Welcome back. I'm Julian at Just Inspired and I'm happy you decided to join me. Right, so next we have this Acer laptop. Customer brought it in and said that he had a Arduino Uno R3, and apparently what happened was the laptop was on. He plugged this in. He plugged in this 5-volt adapter into here. Plugged that in the mains, and when he inserted the USB plug into the side of the laptop went blank. The screen just died and it went off and never to return. So something has happened. I don't know if there's a fault with the adapter. It feels almost non-existent. It's very, very light. So I'm not sure. But the main thing is to check the laptop. Right, so I've got the laptop charger and he tells me that when you plug it in it looks like it's charging, which I guess is a good sign. Yeah, we have a charging light, which means the EC chip is probably not dead. Maybe. BQ chip is not dead. So let's try just holding down the power button for a while. Has this one got the little hole to reset it? Yes, it does actually. There's a battery disconnect hole there, in case it's gone into some sort of protection mode or BIOS boot loop thingy. I'm not sure if the customer tried that, so let's give that a go. Hold that down for a little while. Right. What do you say now? There's another light there, right? Imagine that's the power light. No. Nope. That is unfortunate. Right, let's open and have a look. Use my little Wiha. This is such a nice set. I love this. The bits are great. The case is lovely. All magnetic. Each bit is held in with magnet. I'm feeling lazy. Let's use the electric. Always interruptions. Right, back again. Oh yeah, I did actually remove all the screws. Okay. Check for any burn marks. Ugh. Something stinky under here. Yeah, I forego the visual inspection for the olfactory inspection. Give it a sniff. There's definitely something smelling burnt around here. Dash no good. So let's first disconnect the battery. No fan in this model. awesome. Not really. It's not very awesome. Oh no! Oh no! Can you see it? Can you see the chip? There's a hole in the chip, Eliza. Oh dear. So I don't move this computer here next to my arm because it's cloning to the SSD, and I need that space to put my microscope arm down. Such is the life with limited space. Right, so I'm going to leave this for a second. I'll have a quick look at this Arduino power supply. It says its output is 9 volts. 9 volts, 1.5 amps. What do we got? 9.2 volts. So why would that cause what it did? So if that was plugged into there, got a light on. I think I might have a USB breakout board somewhere. So let's zoom in some more. Right, I just want to see if there's any stray voltage on that. Let's go on positive. Right, so we've got 6 volts there. So that's across pin 1, which is your 5 volt pin normally. Let's not forget that this is not supposed to be supplying power. This is supposed to be receiving data. So across that and the minus data pin, I've got 6 volts. Why is that? Is that normal? That can't be normal, can it? Data plus 6 volts. Alright, so that is actually putting out voltage. Is that normal? It's definitely putting out 6 volts there. And even across ground and V-bus. That's not normal. Surely not. Is it? What else can I try? Just want to make sure that this isn't something normal. I've never tried it that way, to be honest. Never tried testing for voltage coming through a USB plug. I've got an idea. I've got a USB 3 a 2-slice toaster. Not really, it's a hard drive caddy. Let's zoom back out a bit. You know, I never believed in quantum states until I applied it to USB plugs. You know, like the first time you try it, it doesn't work, you turn it around, you try it. There should only be 2 states, right? So how come it works on the 3rd state? So somewhere in there was the quantum state, no? Right, let's see. I'll turn on the device. Let's put ground on there. Well, the answer is no, that is not putting out 6 volts. Or 5 or anything. Okay, so I've got minus 1.3 on the data line. Minus data. Minus 1.3 on that one as well. Nothing across ground and V-bus. Okay. So is that a definitive test? I would imagine. I would not expect to see 5 volts coming down the other way of the cable through the plug. So I'm gonna say maybe there's something wrong here. It's definitely weird, anomalous. Right, what do you say? Do you say that there should be voltage coming down that line? I'm inclined to believe not. That 6 volts or whatever has probably destroyed the chip in the laptop. Right, I don't know. I think I'm gonna post this as is and see what people say. Might be interesting. Let me do that. I shall see you in the next one. Bye.